This crowd was peaceful but impassioned, and the mood really was one of focus. Protesters seemed like they had a task to do, and they took that task very seriously. And organizers say they were going for size and symbolism. Symbolism in choosing Pennsylvania Avenue, a very iconic street here in Washington, D.C., to hold this march. And we marched every step from start to finish, nearly a mile with the protesters, met people from all over Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Florida, all who had either driven overnight just to be here. And they all had one message for Congress, and that specifically was that they want to see change, they want to see a change in the law, and they do want to see hearings in the new year. Here's just a bit from one conversation I had.
I'm here because Black Lives Matter, and one day I'm going to have a black child, and I want him to be safe in the United States.
And what do you think being out here today will accomplish?
I think it's showing people that everyone's coming together to take a stand, to say that institutional racism can no longer be a thing.
You guys are marching to Capitol Hill. What's your message to Congress?
Our message to Congress is to take Black lives seriously and to make changes so that we all can live in America and have it be the land of the free.
Is it emotional for you to be out here today?
To me, this is the most beautiful thing, to see so many people of different ages and races coming to take a stand together. So yes, it's very emotional.
And I was most struck by the feeling that many protesters had that this is a moment in history, many hearkening back to the same sorts of marches that happened here in D.C. during the 1960s. One woman I spoke to said that her father marched in the civil rights marches of the 60s, and she called him, and he said, "I'm very proud of you." So really that sense, especially from the majority of young people here in the group, that there's a sense that they're picking up the baton from the previous generation who started this march, and that march really does continue.